Hello, everyone. This is Curtis with Weed Whacker Lawn Care. Hey, I'm back out in a lawn today. This one here has a lot of weeds in it. Oh, it's got a lot of weeds. So this one is going to take some time to just get it all cleaned up, front and back. It's getting hot out here too. It's about 75 today, so it got me kind of sweating a little bit. But hey, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm taking and getting everything edged up with my Ryobi trimmer here, the battery trimmer. I got the battery all charged up, and I said, well, let me go on and start getting this here property all trimmed up. And also, as you see me walk along here, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get this here all cleaned up with an edge job on it first. I want to edge it up here and then take a look at it and see, how this edge is going to turn out here, because it's full of weeds. And so, when you got a lot of weeds, you're going to have a lot of different spots in the yard, and you may have to go over it a time or two just to try to make this lawn look good. So I want to get this edging out of the way here first in the front yard. I'm going to get the front taken care of first, edged, mowed up, and everything blown off, and then I'll take and go to the back and take care of that one. That's going to take some time. So on this property, with all what I have to do and the equipment that I'm using, I'm looking at about an hour and a half to take care of this here, because it's it ain't looking so good in the backyard there. So it's going to need a lot of edging back there, trimming, and just weed eating and all. So right now though, I'm just, like I say, working on this front. And that's the main thing. When you show up, you want to observe all what needs to be taken care of in the front yard. You want to get that all looking good and clean and all. So sometimes you have to spend a little extra time on the front just to make it look good. And no rush, no rush. That's why I'm using the Ryobi equipment, the battery mower. I have that with me today, so that's what I'm going to be using that to take care of this. Now, if I was in a rush, I would have my bigger mower, the right mower that I have, the 32-inch walk behind right. I would have that one with me if I was in a rush to just get it, taken care of in a timely manner. But I'm not in a rush right now. It's not very hot, so it's cool. Like I say, 75. So at 75, I'm okay walking out here. So I'm gonna get this one here all cleaned up and everything. And so if y'all stick with me, I will, like I say, try to get it all taken care of while y'all watch me work out here. Yeah. Oh, I was reading in the comments there, and I see someone had asked, left a comment in regard to, said, what's the advantage, I guess, for having an electric mower? And then they left that comment, and then I guess they came back with another comment in reference, they don't see it. Well, the advantage I can say about having electric equipment, where you don't have to buy no gas, you ain't got to buy no filter, you don't have to buy no oil mix, and you don't have to, have a gas tank to go and fill it up. And you can, have the little modules where you can charge it up if you got your batteries with it. So I find it to be very convenient. That's the advantage of having the equipment. It's a savior. You don't have to, burn gas to go get some gas, to haul the gas to back to your destination, when you can be already at home and just, charge it up and, walk out there and do the lawn. And that's what I'm doing right here. I have my batteries already charged up, so I'm able to just walk out there and, start working. And when the battery runs down, I just grab another one and put it in there, and then I can just put it on a charge. So it alleviates a lot of travel time for us having to go and buy gas and but gas mix. So and also have to buy the filters and oil and all of that. So that kind of alleviates a problem. So that makes it more convenient and more economical for me to save money versus spending money to keep purchasing those items. Now, I'm like, hey, I buy a couple of those batteries, and I'm looking at the time that I have to always go and purchase other items, and all I have to do is just put these in this little module and charge it up, and I'm good to go. So, in that frame of mind, that looks like an advantage for me. So, I hope that I could explain that to you and where that you see some advantage now, and where you left me that comment. So I'm hoping that if you're still looking, then you can see some advantages in owning some electric equipment there. I mean, I have both, and I've been using the gas for years, but I decided to try some of this electric stuff, and I see a lot of advantages for having that. Say you run out of gas, and hey, you can you can have your module with you. You can plug it up in your truck if you got a 12-volt outlet, and you can plug that up and put your battery in there and charge it up while you out here mowing, and it'll be good to go. Now these batteries here that I'm running on, they are some of the more high-end batteries that holds a charge. Now, when I say high-end, high-capacity batteries, as they stated. Now, the thing is, when you buy a brand, you want to use their batteries. You don't want to use an off-brand battery because it may trigger the equipment to fail. It can make the equipment burn up. Or burn up some components in the equipment with off-brand batteries. So I rather go with the manufacturer batteries to use with their equipment. Therefore, I know they have tested it and used it on their equipment. So I said, well, it's safer. Sometimes you can get some good deals on some off-brand batteries, but you just never know if that's going to create a problem where that it may make the equipment not last very well. I mean, because I mean they're trying to sell batteries, so you want to make sure that you got the right batteries. And I mean, dealing with batteries, they can get hot and start burning. But that's why you want to go with a good name brand. Make sure that you have something that's been tested and well have a well name that's around. But anything can happen. I can say that so far I'm haven't had any problems with the batteries. They're tending to hold up. So I know from experience that it's just best to buy the manufactured batteries for the product. And I feel that therefore, if anything goes wrong, then hey, it's on their part because I've only used nothing but your manufactured batteries that you say work with your product. No third party, that sells batteries. I'm just using the batteries that come with their product. This is a Ryobi, so I'm using Ryobi batteries for it, and not having any problems. I know there are some batteries you can get cheaper, but it's not so cheap if it's gonna burn out my equipment. So I'd rather just use the manufacturer batteries to be safe. But on that, but I hope that answered some of the question there because it was like, asking me what's the advantages. I mean, you can't see the advantage. I mean, you see a lot of advantages. The advantages is saving you money. Something that's costing you money, keeping you running. Oh man, I tell you, I charge this up. I charge that battery up, and I'm like, hey, I think it's been over. Let me see. Well, it's been over 2 months because I've been using the rival mower and the trimmer, and I haven't purchased any gasoline for my other equipment because I'm able to get by using the little Ryobi, and this was just a test experience to see if I could do it. How many yards can I get away mowing by using this equipment? And so I must say that I have mowed a number of lawns by using this equipment. And I'm like, hey, it's been a savior for me, not having to go back and buy the fuel and go to the service station and buy the oil mix and the filters and all of that. So now, like I say, I have both. I have some gas equipment. Matter of fact, I do have my steel blower with me today, and it has some gas. So I need to use that gas up because I don't like to keep it around. It'll go bad, and I don't need no gas going bad. That's a waste because what it is, it has that ethanol in it, and that stuff gets weak. And then when you're trying to start it, it won't start because it gets like a watery substance in it. So you have to pour it out and then put some fresh gas and oil mix in it. So I like to try to use it up. I don't like to just have it sitting around all the time. And that's another thing, not having gas sitting around. That's an advantage. But just charging that up, I mean, like 2 or 3 batteries or whatever, charge them up and hey, just have it. Like I said again, this has just been a test for me to test this out to see exactly the advantages. How many lawns can I do in a day, or how many batteries would I need to do a complete lawn? And I know they have some other mowers probably can get more run time, we would say. But so far, guys, I'm happy with it. I'm happy it's doing the job for me, and I must say, if I was still heavy into doing lawn care, I would definitely think about getting a lot of electric equipment. Right. I mean, for having the electric blowers, the more commercial line, electric trimmers, commercial line, and just more of the heavy duty commercial electric mowers. I mean, it would be a benefit. Just say if you could run all day and just come home and then plug up and be charged up for the next day, or you could run it in a day and plug up in the bed of your truck and charge up everything and just keep going. I mean, you map it out and you could really do a great job but just by having electric equipment. Yep. So guys, that's it. As you can see right here, I'm using a Ryobi, and I have been using this Ryobi a lot, and it's a little light mower, and it's getting the job. You see me out here using it, so you see I'm getting the job taken care of by using this equipment here. And I'm just walking it down, and by me walking, well, that's what keeps me in shape. I'm not walking. I'm not. What I want to say, I'm not sitting around uh, gaining a lot of weight. I'm exercising, and I don't want to gain a lot of weight. I want to stay slim. I done gained a little weight here due to the winter months. There, sitting around, well, cooking and eating good will kind of put some of them pounds on you. But when you're out here working, well, you'll burn all of that off of you. I mean, I tell you, well, let me see. In the summertime, when you get up to about 90 and 95, and you out there and you just sweating and drinking a lot of water, you're not gonna gain. I mean, well, unless you just eating a lot and then just sitting around and just keep eating and eating. I mean, yeah, you put it on. Yeah, I cut back in the summertime. I mean, I want to drink a lot of water and I eat good, but I watch what I'm eating. Try to eat a healthy meals, a lot of salads, a lot of vegetables, and all of that, and basically keep you in good shape so that you can have a good journey out here mowing. As you see what I'm doing, I'm out here mowing, so I don't feel tired after walking this down. I still feel good, and I mean, anytime you feel good, you're gonna do a good job. You're gonna do a good job because you feel good. You don't mind doing the job. You don't mind getting out here walking and taking care of this lawn. And that's what I'm doing. Getting it taken care of. I'm gonna get this here all cleaned up and give the customer a good, clean appearance. And once you give them a clean appearance, and you'll pick up some more business. Other people are looking at that, and they see how well you have taken care of that lawn. They may ask you to come over and take care of their lawn. Now, I used to get that time and time again when I was out mowing. I'd show up and take care of a lawn, and a neighbor would come over and ask me, could I take care of theirs? And I'm like, okay, sure. I mean, I might show up on one street and end up picking up 5 lawns on that one street. Especially if you got a property that's on the corner and you take care of that. A lot of people pass by and they see you out there mowing that lawn, and they're like, it's hot out there, and they don't want to mess with that lawn because they're ready to go to the beach or just go to some function. They don't want to be out there in that hot heat running behind the lawnmower. So you tell them how much you charge. They say, okay, can you take mine? Can I get you to come every week or every other week? Or how does this work? Can I get your number, or can I text you when I'm ready to get my lawn taken care of? And I'm like, well, sure. And next thing you know, you start doing theirs, and then some other neighbor come home and he see you doing their lawn, and then they start asking, and it go on and on. And at one time I had over 150 yards. I was mowing by myself, and I was never at home. I was running 7 days a week. The problem that occurred when I had all those lawns was when it rained, I was in trouble. I was scared because the grass was growing, and I could not keep up, and I could not find good help. People would say, "Oh yeah, I'll help you," and they say that, but then when you say, "Okay, yeah, I need some help. I have all these lawns," and sure, and it never would pan out for me. I mean, and I wind up saying, you know what? I made more money working solo by myself and taking my time and doing it, because I had the money, I had the lawns, but then the problem is nobody never have a car. You got to go across town and pick them up. Then they want something to eat. and you got to feed them. I mean, I've had them where I go and I pick them up, then I gotta take them and get breakfast for them. Then they want lunch. Then they want dinner. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. You want dinner? I'm like, oh no. This time for this gotta go. Hey, you gonna need any help tomorrow? No, I don't think I'll be needing any help. Because I had to burn my gas to go and pick them up, feed them, and then I got to carry them back, and then that's more gas. So I'm looking at my gas bill. I'm like, I'm spending more money in fuel running behind them to try to do these runs. I mean, it was great sometimes to get help, but if the help is just not working, it's not working. You make a schedule, and you trying to, get like maybe 15 yards done in a day, 15 to 20 if you can, but it never works out. I mean, you have a guy with you, and you show up at the lawn, and he says now he needs to use the restroom, and I'm like, why didn't you say that when we was at the service station? Why you didn't use the restroom when we was at the service station? And I'm like, so then I gotta leave and go back up to take this guy back to the service station, and then, well, I gotta wait on him while he's there. He's doing whatever he's got to do in there, and I'm like, now it's more time. Then I go back to do the one, and I'm like, I done lost an hour and a half to 2 hours dealing with this guy, where I possibly could have taken care of 5 lawns. And I'm like, oh man, okay, now what? Oh, now the guy's like, well, he's thirsty, he's drinking all of the water, and now I gotta buy some more water, and so I'm like, okay, drunk all my water up, so that's another $5, and I didn't get any of that water. Drunk it all up. I'm like, oh, that's okay, I'll get some more water. But those kind of stuff you run into when you trying to just have a lawn care service, and hopefully have some good help to come along with you, and I mean, all kinds of stuff. People say they have experience and they know how to do this and know how to do that, and I'm like, well, if you know so much, well, why you don't have a job? You asking me for a job? Why? I mean, you sound like you're very knowledgeable and look like you would have a job or have something on your own to do, and oh well, I got excuses. I'm like, okay, well, I understand, and and on, and then just like I'm out mowing the lawn, guys, people would come up from nowhere, driving down the street. Hey, you need any help? No, I don't need any help. Hey, well, can I leave my number with you if you need some? Sure, you can leave your number with me. If I need some, I'll call you. Sure, leave me your number. And I'm like, okay. And sometimes, I've had guys that they said they wanted to mow lawn, so I let them come with me, and I'm way across town, and this guy, he got sick on me. It was hot out there, and I told him, I said, well, man, it's very hot out here. I'm like, this type of work is not for everybody. If you used to being in an air-conditioned environment and you come out in this hot heat, well, it's not good. I mean, I don't want you to get sick out here. He's like, oh no, I'm good. I'm like, okay. So I let him come with me. So we managed to get 1 yard taken care of, and he was struggling. I had him just with the mower. So then I headed to another property, It was cross town, and next thing I know, I'm in the backyard mowing, and I come to the front. He said, "Man, I can't take it. I don't feel good," and so I had to call my wife, and she's here to pick me up. I was like, "Okay, man, okay. Well, take care. Go home, get you some rest. Hope you feel better. I told you it was hot out here." And I'm like, wow. And that's the kind of stuff that I would run into, guys. It was just more time, more time, more time. And that's why I would just work solo. I mean, it's hard when you are trying to have someone with you. And, it's very expensive. But I hire a guy or have a guy with me. I have insurance and all of that for our problems. Keep me working out here or insurance because what happens is in that one they get hurt. First thing it is, ready to sue you, workman's comp case, and all this and that. Now, it's a way you can get around it. Where you gotta have your paperwork together, and you gotta have your lawyer and all of that drawn up. And they're gonna tell you, what takes place. So when you got having some help, you better have your lawyer at hand and have your paperwork and everything. You don't want to wind up in court or getting sued because the person got hurt. That's the thing. That's why I work solo, because you never know. It may feel like you're good friends and all this and that. That guy get hurt. He goes out there and he break a leg or sprains his back. Nah. Matter of fact, it was a guy. It was his brother-in-law sued him. He was out there helping him do some lawn care work, and his brother-in-law got hurt. He stepped in a hole or something and broke his leg. So he's laid up, and I don't know. It didn't turn out good for him. I think the guy ended up, quitting his lawn service because of, he had this lawn out there and he was trying to, get this guy, brother-in-law, gonna help him, gonna make a little extra money, but he got hurt. And hey, man get hurt. Get hurt. Those things happen, guys. A lot of times people are like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna start a lawn care business. I'm gonna get these people to do this and do that and have me." And I'm like, "Yeah, you better have some insurance because you think it's hot out here and this guy is working and his wife and he may be the only sole provider for his, doing this on a little part-time basis, and he get hurt and he's got a family to feed and he done got hurt." And what you think the wife gonna say? "Oh, well, sorry, but he's hurting. He ain't got no money. And, he got these kids to feed. And, hey." Hey, and things like that. And you have to be considerate about those factors. And when you hiring somebody, you better know what you're doing. Don't think that this is just one of these little fly-by-night starter lawn care and then you can make a little money. Now, you better know what you're doing. Like I said, I've been out here over 40 years of taking care of lawns and doing this. And I done met a lot of people that are doing lawn care all over the city, working in Houston, in and out of Houston, on the other side of Houston, in and out of towns. Oh, man, the stories that I have come across with people telling me the kind of stuff that happened to them. I mean, that wasn't nothing nice, guys. I mean, but y'all see me out here, and I'm, like I say, I'm retired, but I'm just doing this because of I'm just passing some time. And I'm just passing some time because I don't want to, like I said, I mentioned before, I'm not going to just sit around and do nothing. I got to stay in shape. And this keeps me in shape. So by walking and exercising keeps me in shape. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah. But anyway, you want to stay in shape. You want to stay in physical fit shape. You want to be able to keep moving and stay healthy and all of that, because that's gonna be good for you. But now, if you are interested in doing lawn care, hey, more power to you. It's great. It can be a lot of fun, and every day can be different because you're doing something different every day. You get to go different places. You get to see different things. I mean, from when I was doing it full time, oh man, the places, there's so many places I was going, and I didn't know that even existed. I'm looking at all these. Where is this at? Where is that at? And I'm just learning all the different areas, part of town. Passed by, but never been in this subdivision. Didn't know. I'm like, what is this subdivision about? What is this? What's over here? And I would go in different places. I was like, wow. And I've been into some of the richest of rich, and I've been into some of the poorest of poor neighborhoods. I mean, I've been in some situations where it's just scary. Let me get up out of here. I have mowed lawns in what they would say housing. These people were on housing, and that was scary. I was in areas like that. Where else? I done been in neighborhoods where it's what can we say, drug infested, and that's another scary place. It's like, oh my, let me get up out of here. Let me finish this lawn. And I'm like, no, I ain't going back over here. No, I mean, you in these neighborhoods where they're having shootouts and all of this and that. You like, oh man, this is crazy. I'm like, So guys, I like I said, I put my time in, and I got to see a lot of stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff out here, mowing these lawns. I mean, you talking about crazy? There's some crazy stuff going on out here. Shoot. Traveling up and down the road and freeways and all. Oh man, woo! Did I get to see some stuff? It was interesting. Now I couldn't see all of this stuff working in an office environment, but I got to see a lot of this stuff out here traveling these roads and doing this lawn care. Oh yeah, a lot of stuff I got to see from just traveling, and then that's the fun part. That's the fun part of not getting bored, not seeing the same old. And I mean, what I'm saying, every year it's something different because you're getting to go different places and you're getting to see different things, and so you don't get bored taking care of lawns. It's different, I mean, unless you just got one little route that you stick with. But I had to change up route. And I want to tell y'all it was 1 year, what I want to say, that I didn't want to take on having any lawn care accounts, because I was like on the call basis. Call me and I come out and I do your lawn. I didn't, because I wanted to work. When I say solo, I'm solo. I'm the guy. I don't have no lawn care accounts. I'm free to go and do what I want to do when I want. And what happened, I would go different places, and I want to say I made a lot more money, because I would have days where somebody would call me to come clean up their property or lot, and I'm like, that may be $500, $600, $800, $1,000 to do this. And it was going to different places, because I'd show up at this property and I'm like, I'm going to spend all day at this one property. I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to haul all this stuff off. And I'm going to get paid, like $1,000 for just visiting that one property. I show up that morning, and I would clean up that one property. Then the next day, I have another property like that for a cleanup, and I make another 1,000. So that's 2 days, $1,000 a day, 2 days. And sometimes if I finish that up early, then I may have something else scheduled, like some lawn jobs, and I could pick up another 200 or 300 on that. So then that's 1,300 there, or $1,400 in a day. And so I had it set up that way where I wouldn't take on no lawn care accounts where I had to be no place special. All I had to do was be available for all these different cleanup jobs. And I mean, sometimes the cleanup jobs were like just old property that someone had abandoned, and you go in there with your trailer and you take and move all that stuff off. Now that you at one location, you're gonna clean that up, and you can make anywhere from, like I said, 1,000. Sometimes I have done sometimes at 1,500 to $2,000 in one day. And it'll get slow, but you get a list, but you got to have it set up where you're available for these, because it's one of those things. They'll keep calling, and then once they call you, when you land one, somebody wants you right away. Yeah, guys, as I was saying, you gotta be available so you can go and take care of that property, because you never know when you're gonna get that call, and they're gonna want you to come out and clean up this property, this lot, or some house. I mean, so many opportunities out there. In a week, I mean, you can make, well, I mean, some weeks you can do $10,000 if you are ready to hustle. You gotta know how to. It ain't no stuck in and diving. And therefore, you gotta figure out how you can do this stuff by yourself. It's great sometimes. You can find somebody that's good work, and that is willing to work with you. You support them twice. You charge me to come and help me. I got this big property, and I need to get it all cleaned up. And how much, because you want the guy to be happy and reasonable, and you want to help him. But sometimes that don't they don't have any patience, hard that leads to it's not they're not responsible. Nowadays, you want to be responsible. You gotta have some type of situation to go. You don't want opportunity to knock at the door. If you don't have it, and that's what I would run into. Just a lot of guys they will never have it. They don't have it. So you give them a chance, and in other words, you have this guy working. He doesn't want anything. He just wants some money. That's all. A little money. He doesn't really want a little money. I'm saying bonus is taking on other opportunities where that you can make more money. And you get them. They just want some money. They don't care. They'll half work and half do this, and then they'll start calling you and asking you, do you have any more work? Well, no. I'm losing money with this guy because he's not he doesn't have a mindset to be thinking as a winner. He's not wanting to win. It's just kind of like you on a game of basketball, football. You want to win the game, so you're going to work harder to win the game. But if you got a guy that's slacking, he's going to lose the game. They don't want to work. They don't want to work to win. The guys that show up, practice hard, learn all the moves, they want to win the game. They want to win, so they're going to work hard. I'm going to say that, even when they lose, it was a good game. It was very competitive. And, they work hard to win. Somebody's going to lose. And what that means is somebody's going to outwork the other person. They're going to outwork them. Sometimes you can get some very competitive people, and they're just going to tire it out. They're going to tire it out. It's a tough game because they both are good. But, you have to have a winner somewhere. But they're very competitive. So, that's what you want. Somebody that's willing to work hard and help you win. But that's hard to find. It's hard to find. And that's why working solo is better. I want to win. That's why I would work hard because I want to win. And I was winning because I was doing it. I'm out here hustling and getting the jobs done and getting repeat business. Now and then you'll get some good customers that's gonna support you. They're not gonna leave. They're not gonna fight. You're doing a good job. Now you'll get these customers. You're doing a good job, and they just like, hey, they know you do good work, but they feel like you're not worth what you're getting paid, what they're paying you. So they want you to come and fix it all up, and then they want to let you go and get somebody else for cheaper to do it. After you done got it in shape for them and made it easy, then they go back and get the other guy to that's doing it for cheaper. They're looking for the guy that said, well, hey, I can do that for $20. Well, why didn't you hire that $20 guy and get all of this stuff like it was before? None of it. Come in, all your landscaping, all cleaned up, and you got $2 of the month. Now you want to you don't feel as good in value. No, that's great. That's too much to pay this guy because it's nothing. It doesn't take a lot to try to do it. My help was, man, I could do this myself. And I'm like, well, you lived here 40 years and you didn't do it. And you wasn't always sick. You wasn't always down like you are now. I'm like, now you're talking noise because you don't want to pay. And a lot of them will get that. I mean, I had a one-on-one with a customer, and I told him, I said, listen, I don't know how the guy's doing it. I don't know how he could have all these men out here working, and he could charge $50. I said, let something happen to one of those men. He said, you right, Chris. He said, I don't even know how you do it. He said, but I'm going to take him up on it. And he went on and told me about that he was out. And he had a guy, it was like 3 or 4 guys from New York. And he said that one guy told him 35, and so another guy came along. He said, well, hey, this guy offered me to do my lawn for 35. He said, well, listen, I can do it for 30. He said, 30? He said, really? He said, all right, I'll think about it. Another guy came along. He said, look, I had a guy who was just here, and he said that he could do it at 30. He said, oh yeah? He said, well, listen, I can do it for 25. He said, really? He said, well, hold on, let me think about it. Another guy showed up. He was outside, and he told me, another guy came. He told him what had happened. He said, yeah, there's a guy here not long ago, and he told me that he could do it for 25 every week, $25. Told the guy, then the guy said, hey, he said, he told you 25? I said, yeah. I told him that I would think about it. He said, well, I can do it for 20. You don't need to think about it. Don't you want to take this deal? He said, yeah. 20, you got it. Come every week for $20. I was like, man. I said, I said, well, that is a story, man. I said, well, it's a lot of lawn care people out here. And I said, hey, you looked out. You probably got a good deal there. They come every week for $20. I said, I don't know how he's going to do it, but I guess he got a lot of lawns in the neighborhood. And hey, you guys are going to be coming every week for $20. He said, well, you sure you wouldn't? I said, man, come on now. Nah, I'm not going to do that for no $20. I told you 40. I say, I'm burning up more than I'm gonna make. It ain't even worth it. Like, I said, where is this guy at for $20? I said, I got a couple of yards that need mowing. I charge him 40, and I can sub this out. He's doing it for 20, and I can make 20. You know? I said, where is this guy? Where is this guy? If he's mowing for 20, I got a couple of yards that I'll have him to do. I'm gonna sub it out. People pay me, I'll pay him. He tell me what all he's done, and I will pay him. And I'll make me $20 out of it. I say, man, what kind of, I'm like, huh. But it's a lot of deals out there like that. So a lot of people get caught in that scenario where they end up taking deals and more the whole plate. And I'm like, no, thank you. I won't be doing it. I'm not doing that. Nope. Not gonna do it. Nope. I'm like that. But let somebody else have it. That's what I say. But yeah, guys, I tell you, I'm here, and I was just thinking, I'm up here walking around here, and just basically getting this property all taken care of, edged up, and once I get it all edged up around here in the backyard and everything, then I'll take and mow. Now this here is with a lot of weeds in the back, and it just will take a little time there to get that taken care of. But once I get it, then I can mow it. It won't take long, guys. It won't take long at all. This is nothing compared to some of the other properties that I've taken care of. I mean, I've had properties where you see that one pool there. I've had properties where they have 2 swimming pools, one over here, one over there, on the same property. But these properties where you go in and some big estate, and the house is like 2 or 3 million. I don't know, because I'm like, 1 swimming pool looked like that would be enough, but no, 2 swimming pools? What kind of stuff is that? And they got 2 swimming pools, then they'll have this big old covered thing out there, and you don't want to get no grass in the pool. You don't get no grass in it. That's why I would have something like a little Ryobi mower with me, so with the bag on it, mowing no grass. So they'll have you out there. They want you to clean the pool out and all of that. I'm not wasting my time trying to clean the pool out. Get that pool guy over there. But they'll say, hey, the pool guy's already been here. We don't want no grass in the pool. So those are things that you have to be very careful when you are mowing around a pool. You don't want to get no grass in there. Sometimes you can, and sometimes it's hot, and the wind is blowing, the motor on, and hey, it will blow some grass over there. into that hole. Then everybody looking for you to come on. I ain't gonna try to get no grass in there. I'm gonna stay away from that pool on my edge, edge and trim it up real good. And then put a bag on it. And then catch it. Now here I'm good. I'm not gonna do it. I'm good. So, I'm just, getting that trimming done. So now I'm getting ready to take it lower, guys. And it's been that's been well, I've been putting some time in here. Oh yeah, got some time in this one. So see if I can get it all rolled up right here in his back. Oh yeah, the ride is gonna do it. It's gonna it's gonna get it all done. It's gonna look good when I finish. Oh yeah, it look real good. Oh man. But guys, I hope y'all are getting ready for this line for the season. It's gonna be a hot one and it's gonna be a busy one. Things are what I'm saying. Things are it's rough out here though. It's tough and rough. But when an opportunity comes, you gotta be ready. So I hope y'all are gearing up, getting ready. You'll see some advantages of having a I must say, I've cut a lot of lawns with it, and just put a little effort in there and push it now. I'm not using the self-propel. Just pushing this way. And it will do the self-propel, but when you use a self-propel, it will use more energy in it or draw the battery in. So by not using that right now, I'm just pushing it, then the battery's gonna last more time that's gonna pull more energy from the battery. It's not gonna hurt me to push this. Walk behind and push it. So that's gonna give me more run time for mowing. And that's what I'm doing. Getting more run time here to mow. So you'll see me out here. So I'm getting my workout. Oh yeah. Right here. So you can see I'm getting it. It's looking good already. See over on that side right there? That's looking good right there. Oh yeah, I'm getting it all there. So just it's not gonna take too much time. But, just a little bit, guys. I'm getting it there. Oh yeah. Wow. So, oh yeah. Back here. And I'm running into some little tough spots right here, but no problem. No problem. So it's looking good, guys. It's looking good. It's shaping up. It's already getting good. I was working on that edging part, and I got it. Once I say in the backyard, front we already know. That's already taken care of. So now we're just here at the back. I'm getting this back all taken care of. Now this is the way I like to do things. I like to get one area completely. I mean, I could have just edged up everything and then just came in and mowed everything. Sometimes I just like to just look at the front of it, everything going off, and the only thing left now is the backyard to concentrate on. And so that's what I'm doing. Time next, once I finish the back and I go to the front, I'm out of here. I'm out of here because the front is already taken care of. So when I leave the back is already taken care of. I got it out. It's already been mowed, edged, and everything going on. And so if I happen to walk back to the front, look over the bin, and I see something that I missed, then I can take care of it. But hopefully I didn't miss anything. Hopefully everything was taken care of in the front. So that's the way we do it. Sometimes, if it's depending on the property, sometimes if it's small, I'll just go on and walk it down and get everything already edged, and then just take a mower and all. But this one is kind of large. Backyard is really large, so I'm and put some time in it. So I put some time. Now, using this ryle, I said earlier, if I had right order with it, I would have been through it. I would have been through with it. I would have been mowed all this up. And once I had it already is, put that right more in there and just run over that real quick. Oh, my. Now, I'm not bagging. I didn't put the bag on. I ain't gonna bag. Just bag front. I mean, I don't really need it, but the front needed it because it was it wasn't looking so good. It's got my so like right now is a good time to start putting some weed and feed. I don't know what's going on. A lot of this Christmas, I don't know what's going on. We have to put out in the weed and feed. We're right in the March, so definitely want to start getting that weed and feed put in there so it looks good. So what I'm going to say is it'll look good during the summer by having some weed and feed. It'll kill all those weeds in there, and then you'll have a good clean more is that more up. It'll really look really good. But it's gonna look good right now anyway with this little ryle we put. That's gonna be good. Clean it up. Yeah. So it took some time. It took me some time to get this one here, but hey, we're there. We almost finished with this one. Yeah, almost. But still got a little ways to go, and we're just gonna keep working at it until we get it. Yep, we're gonna get it. Oh yeah. Looking at it, guys. Oh yeah. Now, this one here is a property that I can't tell you about this property. I've been wanting this property for I tell you probably about 19? No. Been wanting this property like over 20 years. It was over 20 years. I've been wanting this property a long time. And what I want to say is it has let's see, first owner, okay, they moved, and then some more people came in and they stayed a while, and I took care of them, and And so then after they moved, then somebody else took ownership of the house, and I've been mourning with them. So this house, I know it has had 3 owners, and with those 3 owners, I have been mowing that property ever since. And it's one over next door. Um, it's a property that let's see, it have I met the first owner, and then I met the second owner, and well, they still own it, but they made it a rent house, and so I have got to meet a lot of renters. Come and go, come and go, come and go. And they stay a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, sometimes 5 years, and then they're gone. And now, well, we just got some new renters in. Well, and these new renters, well, they're gonna be mourning themselves. And I was like, wow, okay. So, and what it is just how long they stay. Some of these renters, they may stay a year or 2, 3 years. You just never know what the circumstance is. And, that, well, some of them good, some of them not. But hopefully there's some good renters. Good renters. The neighborhood has really, changed a lot. Really, it has changed. Mm-hmm. But those are the things that you see when you're in lawn care. You'll get to see, you get to see and meet a lot of different people from everywhere. I mean, holy, from different countries, and from different states. They live here, they live there, and I'm like, well, what got you back this way? Else they either the job or some family member, or they got married, or just relocation. They got tired of the environment that they're in, and they wanted to go somewhere else. They wanted to change. They just got tired of living where they were living, and they wanted to change. So they moved. They moved somewhere else to get a change of life. Something different. Like, wow, okay. And so I will hear all this, guys. I hear all different types of stories and all of that, from just being out, meeting people. That's the other part, man. If you're out there long enough, you're gonna meet some people. I mean, a lot of them from different places. Ooh-wee. And I have met a lot of people. As I've gotten to go, just traveling within a certain range within the city, 5 miles here, 15 miles there, 20 miles here, 30 miles here. I've been out as far as 50 miles, 50-mile range. I'm like, what? Like, what is this? And like, as I say again, there will be some of these opportunities that will come up where people are paying money for you to go out. That's where you get this one property, you're gonna make $1,000 by going out there doing this job, and you have to be ready to travel. And I think when I was running my business that way, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. But then when I started, I started just accepting lawn care accounts. And that slowed it down, because then I'll be there where I'm showing up every week and bi-weekly, and every week and bi-weekly. So then I stopped working like that. Every now and then, like when it would get slow, I would take on something like that, hey, there's not a lot going on now, so here comes an opportunity that came up. So yeah, of course I'm gonna go out there and do that job like that, And I mean, when you work like that, well, you don't have to work every day. You pick and choose what assignments that you want, where you want to go. if the rate is right, you say, well, okay, I'll do this, I'll do this. I'll haul all that off. And I mean, sometimes you get caught in situations where somebody had bid it and they lowball the job, and then they decide that they weren't going to complete the job, and so then you make some low call. They explain what happened, and you just tell them, hey, this is what I need to do this job, and if you're willing to pay this, then we can, when would you like for me to start? You grip on the pay, and they say, okay, and you go out and do it. Earn you some good money. So it's a lot of opportunities out there if you're willing to be available to go and do them. A lot of opportunities, especially if you got a truck and a trailer, you can get a lot of opportunities. Now I know about them, but I don't work there. I don't do that anymore. I don't work that way anymore. It's still out there. It's still out there. Yep. So guys, you see, I got that back all mode. The only thing left now is to take and blow around the pool, blow all that pool, blow around that area over there, and just take and blow that off, and it will be cleaned up. I'll have that property completed, front and back. Got it out of there. Oh yeah. This was a long year. Oh yeah. But we got it. We got this. We got this one. So I'm just gathering up the equipment to take it and take it and put it up. I see I spotted some, so I'm gonna go back over there. That's what I'm doing right there. So I'll go back over there. Got it. I got that one. I'll take it. Okay. Okay, guys. Just wanted to double check it. Make sure that I got it looking good. Looking well. I'm particular about work. If I see something I need to go back over, I go back over. It ain't gonna hurt me to go back over. It don't hurt me one bit. Just to make that look real good. Yep. Right in there. I just need to be attended to a little more. I just need to go over a little more right in there. Looking at that. Yeah. Go back over. And what it is just that, right in that area, right in there, it has some weeds in there, and they were just sticking up, and I didn't know. Yep. Yes, a lot of weeds. And then that's the thing with the lawns, when they got a lot of those weeds in it, you have to go over it a number of times just to get it down good. Yeah. So see, I done spotted something else, and that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to weed eat a little some little grass up under there, growing up under the little outing field that they had right there. So I'm gonna go back over there. Yeah, I'll go back over there a little bit. Okay, there we go. There we go. A little bit more over there around the pool. Yep. Yep. A little bit more in that area right there. Okay. So you see, guys, sometimes this is more detail field work here. Detail around the pool and all of that double checking. Yeah. So overlooking everything. And oh, I see a little bit more I need to take care of right there. There's some little bushes right up there that needed to be trimmed, so that's what I'm doing on that. I'm trimming that up. Getting that all trimmed up there. Yeah. Yep, so put my time in on this one, guys. I put my time in on this one. Yeah. Yeah, I think, well, I know put out admin. I'm going to take care of this here part here. Yeah, so it's all good and clean. It's looking good around here. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, okay, guys. I'll put some time in on this one. Wow. Huh, okay. Okay, so now I'm out of here, guys. I'm out of there. I'm going to the front, put this equipment up, and I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna blow it off. That's where I'm headed now.